This next article is very fascinating because Emmanuel Macron of France reminded Benjamin Netanyahu yesterday that his country was created by the United Nations. Oh, that hit a sore spot with Bibi the baby killer. He went off on that one. But Macron's right. This is France 24. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu should not forget his country was created as a result of a resolution adopted by the United Nations. French President Emmanuel Macron told the cabinet on Tuesday, urging Israel to abide by UN decisions.
A lot has changed since Emmanuel Macron's meeting with Benjamin Netanyahu last year. Tensions had been brewing for the past few weeks, but on Tuesday their relationship turned particularly sour after the French president told his cabinet that the Israeli leader shouldn't forget his country was created through a UN decision and that now was not the time to disregard UN decisions. He's referring to the resolution adopted in 1947 on the plan to partition Palestine into a Jewish state and an Arab state. Netanyahu was quick to hit back, saying it wasn't a UN decision that established the State of Israel, but the victory that was achieved in Israel's War of Independence, also making a jab at France's anti-Semitic past. Relations have been tense since Macron called for a halt to arms deliveries to Israel, saying it was the only way to put an end to the wars in Gaza and Lebanon, prompting this response.
All civilized countries should be standing firmly by Israel's side. Yet President Macron and some other Western leaders are now calling for an arms embargo against Israel. Shame on them.
But what prompted Macron's latest critique is the situation in Lebanon, more specifically Israeli fire against UN peacekeepers who are stationed in the south. The United Nations Interim Force in Lebanon, or UNIFIL, counts 10,000 soldiers, including 700 from France.
It is totally unacceptable for UNIFIL troops to be deliberately targeted by Israeli armed forces. We condemn it. We do not and will not tolerate it happening again.
40 countries have condemned the IDF's actions, and Paris has summoned the Israeli ambassador to France as a result. The UN says 5 peacekeepers have been wounded, but also that UN premises have been struck on at least 20 occasions since Israel launched its ground invasion of Lebanon.
So there it is. Of the thousands of 10,000 or so UN peacekeepers in Lebanon, 700 are French soldiers, and Israel's shooting at them. And now Emmanuel Macron is upset, obviously. There's a common denominator in this story. The common denominator is the Rothschild family, because the Rothschild family was behind the creation of the State of Israel.
That is historical fact, folks.
No, the Rothschild family brags of it.
Yes.
They're very proud of it.
We created Israel.
It's not a conspiracy theory. It's a historical fact.
Yes.
So what's the common denominator of the Rothschild